supplier has to have exceptional communication, they have to be easy to work with, they have to have a broad range of products, they have to have the services that enable our business.
Allied's a company that I want to do business with. They're always willing to be there for you if you need any help. They want you to succeed, and I think that's very, very important. And I want to surround my company around other companies that want to be successful and want to see other companies succeed.
We choose to use Allied just from our years of experience with them and with other suppliers in the field.
We've been family owned and operated for over 32 years now, and I can remember as a kid going to Allied about 20 years ago, picking up material, and I can remember back then seeing the progress and growth that they had. Even at that time, they took the time to help me understand what roofing material was and able to progress and grow myself and my company.
We like Allied because they're all over. A lot of times we have job sites, could be we're out in LaPorte one day, Joliet the next. And when you have that kind of spectrum, it's important to choose basically a provider that can kind of be all over, because there's been many a times where, maybe contractor, mismeasured and all of a sudden we're short a square of siding. Well, who do you call? We know with Allied, there's probably going to be one, within minutes. I can't get that with my other competitors.
We choose to work with Allied. There's really many reasons. I'd say the number one reason is the customer service that they offer, their level of professionalism, whether it's the sales rep we deal with, the people behind the counter, or even the guys in the field. It's top notch. And ever since we switched over to Allied, I would say the beginning part of the year, we've been really happy with them.
I choose to do business with Allied because of the reputation that they have. The people that work here are always helpful, and they're always on time with the deliveries, always on time with whatever questions that I may have, performing the tasks that need to be done according to our specific trade, which is roofing and siding. This is what really for me is very important, the service that we receive here.
We had a very dramatic situation happen in our company a few years ago where we really relied on Allied heavily to get us out of that situation and their guidance. I'm going to name drop here, but Tim Finero was very huge in helping us out in that situation, and it took about a half a year for him to help us, to guide us, and also too as he relied on the rest of Allied to pull in the resources to give us the information to grow as a business. We would not be where we are today without what happened 4 or 5 years ago.
What differentiates Allied from other suppliers really is a lot of their personalities. Like I said, they do go above and beyond to do the best job they possibly can. But when you know everybody at that branch by name, I think that's important, okay? So that goes to tell you the relationship that we have with them and they have with us, which is important. I think there's probably, maybe 7 or 8 people at the Mirraville branch if I had to take a stab at it, maybe more. And I think we're on a first name basis with all of them. That's one of the biggest things that separates them from our competition as far as a vendor.
Well, the reason we like to do business with Allied is their service is second to none, and scheduling our projects, we need suppliers like Allied to help us meet our deadlines.
I think Allied has the unique ability to hire very quality people. And we've gone through different members, through Allied, and each one seems to be better than the last. And it's very personal for them, because it's also very personal for us. So when we call them with an issue or a problem, they drop everything and make sure they take care of us. And it's, it starts with Tony Guido and Joe Kemp and everyone else who's been involved in the past. We couldn't be happier with Allied.
Deliveries are always as smooth as possible. They're extremely professional and courteous. Timing. They are incredible with timing. When they tell me something's going to be there, I don't have to give it a second thought. I know it will be.
Well, we chose Allied about 7 years ago, because we did a lot of roofing and siding. And with Allied, they're a one-stop shop, and we're able to order both items simultaneously. And we're doing about 8 to 10 projects a day. And so sometimes we miss an order, and Allied's always been there for last minute mess ups because unfortunately we're not perfect. So we do make mistakes from time to time, but they're always there for us when we make mistakes to kind of, I guess, cover our end when we make those goof ups.
We've worked with Allied in the past, and then we decided to switch over, but then we started our business relationship with Allied again. And we always found that the consistent thing with Allied is that they gave us the biggest bang for their buck. In other words, we always got the best products with the best customer service for the best price. So our relationship with Allied is pretty strong.
I kind of consider Allied myself more of a business partner than just a supplier. We count on them to deliver both our siding materials and our roofing materials out to the job sites. And the biggest thing that I look for in a company like a distributor like Allied is that they can supply all the products to the job site in one large group. We use them for all of our roofing materials. We put an order in and it's to the job site first thing in the morning, completely shrink wrapped, everything's there. And it takes us from having to do a 2 or 3 day roofing job down to a 1 day job.
There's multiple reasons why I choose to do my business with Allied. One would be obviously the relationships I've built with some of their guys and some of their employees. Joe Kemp's been great to 3JM Exteriors over the last 10 years. Second would probably be locations. They've got plenty of locations in our area, so it's very easy for us to move in and out of projects and work with them to get material delivered. Third would be customer service. They're always on top of helping us out in any manner possible. They've also been able to help us facilitate us on large projects and small projects as far as product and using the right, recommending the right product for the right project. So they've really helped us grow our business over the years.
We work with Allied because of personal relationships and their ability to service the unusual requirements that sometimes comes up on different job sites.
One specific example of Allied helping our business out was there was a storm that hit a little farther outside of town, outside of Chicagoland area, and it's about 45 minutes away. They were able to set up a distribution center, a satellite distribution center for us, so that we could easily pick up material and return material whenever we needed to on all of our projects. We were able to work quick, a lot faster with our projects than having to travel 45 minutes away from there to get material.
Some of the things that I really appreciate about Allied service, the guys that we deal with always have the right answer. They're always honest. They don't give us just an answer because they think we want to hear it. They're knowledgeable with their product. Their delivery is great. They're great to deal with.
We've been with Allied. It's been a long period, I would say at least going on 7-8 years. In fact, we tried leaving. We're back. Hopefully that says enough.
The thing that sets Allied apart from most other suppliers is their ability to meet their promises.